Hello everyone. This is Art as a Healing Therapy, and we're here for Visioning the Year with Art as a Healing Therapy. My name is Adwola Elizabeth, and for those of you that have joined, please, where are you joining from? Where are you all joining from? Please, I'm welcoming you guys to our first Visionary 2026. We've set a whole lot of goals and a whole lot of things, and I would like you guys all to introduce yourself in the comment section and tell us where you all are joining from. Please introduce yourself in the comment section. Tell us where you are joining from. Where you are joining from. Okay, so since we do not have any comments, you guys can just put an emoji like and love. Anyways, so this is at as a healing therapy, like I said, visioning the year. I know a lot of us have set a whole lot of goals this year, what we want to do, what we planned on doing, what we hope for by the end of this year. We should have done this, should have done that. And of course, these goals, it's not just about setting the goals, it's about doing them. And that is why we as AHT to come to talk about this and tell everyone, making sure that the goal that they set for the year, making sure that they are able to go after this goal. That is why we are visioning the year. And so, first of all, I would like to talk about what AHT is all about. AHT is all about AHT is called Act as a Healing Therapy. It's all about helping, it's all about hope, it's all about healing, it's all about giving hope to the hopeless. A lot of persons are there in the sick bed and they're not sure where they are, they are going to be healed or when they are going to leave the hospital. But we act as a healing therapy, we're here to make drawing, make drawing as a hope to the hopeless. So um for that, I would like I don't know, I'm not seeing people giving out emojis. I'm not seeing people loving and liking. So for that, I would love us to, give emojis. Anyways, I would like to call upon the speaker for today to come and tell us what it's all about. To come and speak to us about the art as a healing therapy. And I'll invite Deborah Ibukun Olua Aderuba.
It was. It was. So let's have my hair done. Okay, so I think I'm live. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, everyone? Good evening, good evening, good evening. And it's really great to really have everyone here. I would like to know if you can hear me. Well, I was surprised that Adam passed the mic to me to talk about AHC anyways, but that's still fine. But I think I really just want to know how everyone is really, really doing first before really going into what we have for ourselves today. I think we just have about 1.5 hours left, and I really want us to make the best of this. Okay, so I can see Esther Adeola here. Hi, Esther. Good evening. How are you doing today? It's really great to have you. And how exactly are you doing? How are you doing? How are you doing? How are you doing? Okay, I'm waiting for that. Yeah, so if I am to talk about heart as a lean therapy, right? AHT is actually a growing organization. We are actually getting bigger by the day. But basically, AHT is an organization whose goals, right, align with the Sustainable Development Goal 3. If you are aware about the SDGs, you would actually understand what I'm trying to talk about here. But AHC's goals really, really align with Sustainable Development Goal 3, which is good health and well being. And basically, we use artistic expressions as means for therapeutic healing for not only patients, right, patients in the hospitals, but also for general individuals, patients with psychological disorders like autism, dementia, and all of that, and also for general patients, even in the hospital, and not only for them, even for individuals in general. So that is really, really what we do. So we use artistic expressions, we use artworks, we use art therapy, we use healing cards, we use music as well, and we are actually expanding every day. It's good that you actually follow us on our social media handles. You would actually see more of what we do over there, right? And you could also really check our link tree out. Okay, check our link tree out. You'd see our features by the Guardian, by EduGist. You see some of our past projects, and then it's also good that you even like go through our YouTube handle here, our YouTube channel here to see what you've actually like done in the past. Last year we had a mental health seminar, and it's actually very, very good that you actually go through the video really. But it's really, really good to have everyone here. It's really good to have everyone here. Okay, so Esther is saying she's doing great. Yeah, it's so good to know that you are doing fine, Esther. Really, really good to know that you are doing fine. And welcome, welcome. Please do also share this link to your friends, your family friends, even your enemies, because this is actually going to be a very, very amazing one for each of us, and we are actually doing this together. And I know that you might really, really ask, okay, why exactly is AHT doing this visioning the here? you know, Looking at that, we are into heart therapy. So what exactly, how are we actually coming to, doing goals and helping people set the year right? So this program is actually meant for our volunteers, for AHT volunteers themselves, right? But we really thought about, okay, instead of just limiting it to the volunteers, why not just, make it available to the entire public, let people benefit from it, and let people really join, and let them be able to, like, just have a moment together to reset, where you can actually, release all the tension, reflect well, plan again for the year, get renewed hope and all of that, and really prepare for what the year really, really has for everyone. Do we get it? So that's why this is actually coming up. Yeah, and I am really, really telling you that you are in here for a very, very amazing ride. But before we actually get into the real gist, I want us to, maybe in the next 5 minutes, please, you want to share this to your friends, your family, you want to share to your status, you want to share to your stories, and let's us just really, really do this together. So I'm going to hand over now to Adam for the next 5 minutes before I come up stage again. Yeah, Adam, over.
Okay, thank you very much, Debbie. Thank you so much for speaking more about AHT for us. Um, Please, can we just give like likes and emojis, like know that you all are here with us. So, first of all, I would like to say that AHT is one of the best organizations that, I mean, they've worked towards, to an extent they've worked towards the SDG 3. So, anyways, please, I would like to ask how you all are faring, and how have the year been for you in general. I mean, this is today is 31st of January, which means that we spent at least 1 month into the year already. So I don't know, can someone just, send on the comments how the year has been for them? Like how the whole 1 month have been for them. I need someone, I need you guys to say something. Like tell us how have the year been for you? Sorry about that. How have the year been for you? For me, the year has been full of challenges, not really challenges per se. It has been ups and downs because I mean this is a year of a new system that I'm not used to. This is like a new system. So I entered the year with a whole lot of new systems, and it wasn't it's challenging. It's challenging, yeah, but it's not something I hate. It's something that I mean, if I'm called upon, I would love to do again. We'll always push through. I mean, the challenges is never ever ever going to end. So we'll always push through. So for me, I entered the year with a whole lot of, expectations, with a whole lot of hoping to sacrifice. I mean, just the whole 1 month, I don't think I've sacrificed anything like that, but hoping to sacrifice. So, and I mean, I've been challenged in a whole lot of way, even in AHT too. I've been challenged, which is something I'm proud of. It's something that I know that I've been pushed against my what they call it, my comfort zone. So I want someone to just tell me how have the year been for you? I mean, um um hello guys, no one is answering me. How have the year been for you in general? I've told you how the year have been for me. So you guys should actually like tell us. Oh, Esther say it has been challenging. I mean, the challenge is never ever going to be over, right? We just need to keep pushing through. We need to just keep doing it. It's always going to, one thing about challenges, when challenges come, it breaks you. It takes you to certain ways that you never even expect from yourself. You've never expected that you'll be the one doing some certain things. So just keep pushing through. God is with you. You're going to get it. So you're going to get it. Esther, keep doing the good work of the Lord. I mean, you're going to keep doing it and you're going to keep getting it. Okay. Oladeyi, sorry, said the year has been great. God has been helping. I like that. The year has been great. Oh, the year has been great. Yeah, thank God for God. That's just it. The year has really been great. Yeah. Okay, so no one else. Thank you so much, Esther. Thank you so much, Oladi. Sorry if I pronounce your name wrongly. Thank you so much for your comments. I mean, God will keep helping us to pass through this year and all. Amen. So okay, so I really want to, before our speaker come up, I really want us to like talk about what we think visioning the year is. Tell me in the comment section, what do you think visioning the year is? What is going through your mind when you say visioning the year? Because this session promises to be great. So tell me, what in your mind do you think it is visioning the year? What do you think it's all about? Please give us some comments. Hello everyone, give us some comments. For me, I think visioning the year is setting your goals and being able to like accomplish them. I think visioning the year is having dreams about how this year want to be, and getting to that dreams, right? That is what me personally, I think visioning the year is. So just tell me, what do you think visioning the year is? I mean, this is a new year. This is 2026. I mean, I'm even very surprised we have reached 2026 already. So just tell me, what do you think visioning the year is? Please send me some comments. What do you think visioning the year is, please? Please, what do you think visioning the year is? Okay, while we are still typing, while we're still thinking and thinking about visioning the year. Like I said, visioning the year for me means setting goals and being able to accomplish them. But sometimes that some of us we actually set goals and we are not able to accomplish these goals. Sometimes maybe because of things beyond our powers and probably because of things within our powers. An example of things within our powers is procrastination. Sometimes we set a goal and me, like somebody like me now, I can set goal and I may not end up accomplishing them. So it's almost like it's almost like little to nothing, like, oh, I set these goals and I did not accomplish them. For me now, this last month I set a whole lot of goals. I'm not saying that I did not accomplish all them, but I actually accomplished some of them. Okay, Oladeyi said visioning the year means to me setting your goals, having a clear mindset on how you want the year to run, vision and clarity, your dreams and everything you desire. Oh, that's very beautiful. That's exactly what I feel. And I think that's a very good one. Vision the year means setting your goals and having a clear mindset. Okay, so vision and clarity for your dreams. A lot of us, we are vibrant youths, and we have a lot of dreams, we have a lot of mindsets, clear mindsets that we actually want. Okay, I want this thing to happen this year, I want this thing to happen that year. And we are trying to clear our head. But sometimes, like I said, the visioning the year may not end up being what we expect, right? For I said because of two reasons, maybe things within our powers and things beyond our powers. For things within our powers, I'm not going to talk too much about that because of course our speaker is still going to come here and speak to us about things vision, about the whole vision the year and what we can do, especially when it's within our powers. But for things beyond our powers, I mean, there's what they say, man propose, God dispose. We should understand that whenever we propose something, we should be able to prayerfully push it through. And when we realize that this thing that we propose is not what God wants for us, just let him do his work, right? Just let God do the work he wants to do. Because at the end of the day, visioning the year in that aspect and in God's aspect, maybe it will come out even more fulfilling than what we expect at the end of 2026. And I just really hope and I pray that all the vision and dreams and goals we have set for 2026 from now to the end of the year, I just pray that the Lord will allow them to happen. And if God doesn't want it to happen, God will bring us new sets, new goals that is going to even supersede what we have actually expected. Anyways, that is all for me for now. So I will invite our speaker, the CEO of Art as a Healing Therapy. She's one great person. I mean, I don't have citations about her, but I'm going to say something about her. She's one great person that I really, really like, even because I met her, the place where we met, it was a very, very good place. So, and I've been able to watch her and still stick to her because she's someone that moves with a goal. She moves with a mindset that, oh, if she want this done, it must have to be done no matter what. And so I would like to introduce her back into our stage. That is Miss Aderoba Deborah Ibukolua. Thank you.
So, hi everyone. Hello, hello, hello. I hope you're doing fine. I know that you've seen my face earlier, but you're seeing my face now, and I think you'll be seeing my face um for the next 1 hour. Yes. But really, I know that Adam has really asked how everyone is really doing. But I really want to still ask you how exactly you're doing. How are you doing today? How happy are you to see me? I am really, really excited to have everyone here on a more serious note. And really doing this with everyone is really, 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 really a pleasure. Really, really a pleasure. I would definitely go straight into what we have for ourselves. Excuse me. I'll go straight into what we have of ourselves today. And it would actually be an interactive session. We would actually have a little art therapy session, just a little one, because you'll be creating your bedazzled life. So it's an art therapy session, right? But you might actually, it's not the conventional art therapy session that you might actually have been thinking about. But don't worry, you would actually have a nice time. Just ensure that you have all things set. I'm trying to share my screen. Please, anytime you see my screen, just let me know that you can see it. Just see. Okay. Anytime you can see my screen, just let me really know that you can see it. I can see Faye, Fikayo, I can see Esther. I don't know if there's any other person here, but really, really well done and welcome. Okay, sorry. And welcome. All right. I'd earlier explained that this seminar is actually not exactly one of the jurisdictions of art as healing therapy, right? But we actually set this out for our volunteers this year, and we just thought about it that instead of just limiting it to volunteers, why not just make it available to the whole public? And that's why you can actually see this. That's why we are actually doing this with you. Okay, I think you can still see my screen yet. Mm, okay, but I think it should actually come up in a few minutes. Okay, but I will just continue. Quick check-ins. I love to do check-ins while I actually like start any program. And the check-ins are number one, ensure that you're actually ready for this moment. I know that today is weekend, you might have gone out, you might have had a lot of things to do, but please this time around, come on, no. Yeah, this time around, I want you to really, really just say, yes, I am here. I am here in AHT. I am here for a purpose. I'm here to plan my year and I want to sit with my destiny right now. So I want you to really, really let all your mind be here. Call your mind, call your esophagus, your kidney, and you say, yes, 2026 is actually my year. And we need to like really, really plan things well. So I want you to really, really ensure that you do not have anything distracting you. Okay. Yeah, so and then the next thing is, okay, yeah, you can see my screen now. Yeah, good to know you can see my screen. Yeah, so please ensure that you're actually in a place where you have good internet connection, you have a stable network so that you can actually have a seamless flow even as you actually go on today. And if you have any questions at any time, please do well to just put them in the comments and they will actually be addressed. And yeah, you can call your friends, you can call your family members, you can share on your status, share everywhere, and let people really rejoin us this time around. And let us really have an amazing time together. Let us all have an amazing 2026. And please just do away with all distractions as much as possible. Okay. I don't think I'm going to like go into all of this call. What is it called? My citation basically. But I feel like if you really want to know more about me, you can actually check on my IG page. Okay, Deborah Ibukunlo Adirogba. You check my LinkedIn or you check my link tree. Any of those ones actually suffice for you to like get at least to know a little more about me. But really, now we have some questions here. This session is actually going to be very interactive and it's going to be engaging. So you would be working, we'll be doing this together, and I want you to just be here. So, one on a scale of 1 to 10, how do you feel today? And here we are being honest. You are not saying yes, I am 10/10 because you just want it to be like that for the records. No, you are really saying, okay, this is how exactly I am. It is fine even if you're a 1/10. It is fine even if you're a 0.2/10, right? Just be true to yourself and let us really, really trash these things out. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how exactly do you feel today? How are you right now? It's fine for you to feel like, oh yeah, I'm confused. I don't even know how the year started. I feel like January has gone and I don't even know what I have done. Or you feel like, okay, yes, I think I'm already like getting it well, but I think I need help in this area and this area. So let me just really, really know. Let me really know. Let me really, really know. How are you feeling on a scale of 1 to 10 today? How are you feeling on a scale of 1 to 10? Coming. Okay. Yeah. Then the other question I want to ask is on a scale of 1 to 10, how have your 2026 goals been? Your 2026 resolutions? I know that late last year everybody had resolutions. Okay, this year I'm going to go to the gym. Okay, this year I'm going to read 105 books. Okay, this year I'm going to like crush so. in in revenue. Okay, this year I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. So how have your resolutions been? Do you feel like you've been following through them? Do you feel like you've been doing well with them? Or you feel like, oh more, things have not just been going so well as I want? Okay, so okay. Fikayo is saying is seven. Fikayo is saying is seven. I really don't know which of the questions you are saying is seven to, but let me just know which of them you are saying is seven to. Okay, someone is saying an eight. I don't really know which of them you're saying an eight to. Please let me know. Are you saying it to how you're feeling today or how your 2026 goals have really, really been? Let me know which of them you're saying um which of them you're actually giving. Okay. I think has been going on, I'll give it an eight. Oh, that's fine. That's actually a good one. If yours is just one, please just feel free to talk. Don't say that everybody's like giving good numbers. So what exactly am I going to say? No, just say what exactly, and just really, really be free about how you're feeling or how it's going for you. So Fikaya says, okay, it's seven on how you're feeling today. Okay, 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 okay. That's good. That's fine. But I really just want you to know, even if you are not feeling good today, you feel like, oh yeah, you are not you are not on the highest energy you want. You feel like, oh, maybe you even started the year on a very, very high energy, and right now it's already looking like, oh more, this is how I'm going to like continue the year. You are still very, very fine, and at the end of the session, I really believe that things would really, really, you would have more clarity of purpose, you would have more motivation, and you'd actually be able to like set your hair on good track. Really. Okay. Yeah. So the next question is on a scale of 1 to 10. Okay. So Esther says for 2026 goals, I'll give it a three. All right. That's fine. Which is actually very, very good. And I love the fact that I love the sincerity. I love the fact that yes, you are being really, really sincere with your answers, which is actually very, very good. Okay, so on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you wish to achieve your goals this year? I mean, how determined are you to achieve your goals this year? How will you feel if you're able to achieve your goals this year? How do you want to achieve your goals this year? Like, what will it mean to you if you actually achieve your goals this year? Do you want to like achieve it on a 10 over 10? Or you feel like, okay, even if I achieve a 10 over 10, I feel like I've still tried. So actually, how would you wish to achieve your goals this year on a scale of 10? How motivated are you? Or better still, how exactly do you want to achieve your goals? Do you want to crush all of them, or you want to, I just feel okay, yeah, a little is still very good. Let me really, really have your questions. Let me have your, okay, a 10 over 10. And I want to achieve everything and more. Very, very good. A 10 over 10. I love this. I love this. And I love the energy. I love the energy. All right. I would actually be waiting for um others. And while I do that, I will just continue with what I have to say. Okay, good. Now, I want to believe that you all have your journals with you. I want to be if you have your journals with you, please put a yes in the comments. If you don't have a journal with you, say that you are coming, because you actually, as I said, you actually need to scribe. Would have to scribe, you have to like write quite some things down, and then you would also have to, you know, still create some things. You're actually creating a bedazzled life of yours. But let me just quickly have this. Um I'm not sure you heard me for some minutes, but I'm actually back. Yeah, I'm really, really back. All right, so let's please let me know. Are you with your journals? If you are with your journals, please give a yes. If you are with your journals, give a yes. If you are not with your journals, say you are coming because you actually need to write some things down right now. We're going to be talking about your toolkits for the year, right? What exactly you need to do. We're going to talk about vision boarding, and you're also going to like create your bedazzled life. Create your bedazzled life. And I think that's like one that I'm really, really looking forward to. Okay. So yeah, so I want you to really list in your journal what are the 10 things you feel like you want to achieve this year. Some of you may not have up to 10, but what I mean is just list everything you feel like you want to achieve this year. List all your goals down. List all your goals out. What are the things you want to achieve this year? What are really the things you want to achieve this year? What are the things you want to achieve this year? Before we really begin to talk about few things, what are the 10 things you think you want to achieve this year? If you are done writing, let me just know. If you are done writing, if you are writing, if you are if you're writing, let me know. If you're done writing, let me know. But this is really a time for reflection and a time to really, really set things on track. So, what are the 10 things you feel like you probably wrote in your journal? Oh, yes, I want to do this, do this, do this, do this, do this, do this, and do this, right? In 2026. What are those things I really want to do? What are those things, basically? What are those things? What are those things? What are those things? You necessarily may not need to share them. I'm not saying to share them right. I'm not saying share them live, but I'm saying that you need to like get them down, write them down. Okay. Let me know if you are done. Let me know if you're done. Let me know if you're done. Just to be sure, you want can you hear me? I want to be sure you can hear me. Okay, let me see if there is any. Okay, okay. Okay, so Esther says I want to achieve at least 10, 8/10. Okay, which is actually good. All right, good to know that you can hear me. Yeah, so please, are you done writing all that you want to achieve this year? I really want to. Are you done writing them down? Are you done writing them out? Are you done writing them out? Are you done writing them out? Um yeah. And after you've done this, I want you to go to what are the top five things. What are the top five things? If someone is to say, okay, if you're unable to achieve these 10 things, but there are five things that you feel like you must achieve, what are they? What are they? I know that this might actually take some time, and I know that even I won't even be surprised if you've not like planned right about what exactly you want to do during the year, which is actually fine. But this is actually a time for you to really really know that yeah, I can still do more. We have 11 months left out of 12 months, which means a lot can still be done if you really really you know sit up today or sit up tonight. So what are the five top things? 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 I know everyone should be writing right now, right? And then the last is what are the three top things? What are the three top things? If someone tells you to now reduce them to three things, to say, Okay, if there are only three things that you can actually achieve this year, and you know that under no matter condition, I must actually get these three things, then what are they? What are they? Okay, so Fikayo is saying done. All right, good. I really don't know which of them you're done with. Is it the 10 or the 5 or the 3? Okay, so Adi is also saying done. I don't know which of them you're saying done for. Okay, Esther is also saying done. Which of them are you done with? 10, 5, or 3? Let me really know. Let me really, really know. Um, okay, someone said done for both. I have actually shared three things though. I've shared three things now. I've shared what are the 10 things you want to achieve this year. Then I shared five top things, then the three top things. Okay, three top things. Okay, so Rejoice is saying, Ado is saying done for all. All right, all right. And let me tell you, even if you only have a goal, that's still fine. That's still very, very, very fine. That's still very fine. Don't feel, I don't, nobody should actually feel intimidated. Don't feel like you're not doing enough or and all of that. Okay. All right. So I think I will just continue. I know that we might actually continue to write all of those things, but I will just continue with other slides. Now, what exactly do we need to know about the year? What exactly do you need to know about setting the year? And what exactly do you need to know about visioning a year and achieving your goals? Now, people have different things they really want to say. People have different things they talk about. But there's a thing I really want you to know, and it is one, you need to understand the year in the context of what it really means, even in life as we are. Then the second thing is you need to understand the season of life that you are in this year. Now, I'll break it so that I don't feel like, okay, am I talking, I'm not talking in vocabularies, I'm not talking in jargons. What do I mean? What exactly does 2026 mean, right, in the world that you are right now? In your field, for instance, what exactly does 2026 mean, right? What are the trends in your field in this year? What are the things that what actually expects that someone of your age or someone of your status or someone in your particular field, right, should actually do this year? What does 2026 has in store for policymakers, for artists, for data scientists, for social entrepreneurs, for business people? What does 2026 has? What are the analysis? What has the word for foreseen? Yeah. What has the word foreseen about 2026? Okay, so that's exactly is actually very, very, very important. You need to actually understand what 2026 is on its own. Then you need to understand what season of life you are in. And what do I mean by that? I strongly believe that life is in seasons and life is not just in calendars. January to December, it comes and goes. But the thing really is, after December 31st, it's not that something happened in the sky and everything changed and we entered the new year. No. It's just really a continuation of another day. But really, as a person, you actually live in seasons in your life, right? There are some seasons that are quiet seasons, there are silent seasons. There are some seasons that are building seasons. There are some seasons that are publicity seasons. There are some seasons that are clarifying seasons. There are some seasons that I think I already talked about building seasons. There are some seasons that are expansion seasons. So you really need to understand which of these seasons you are in. It's actually very important. Which of these seasons you are in. You could be a student. As a student, what season of life are you in right now? What exactly should you be doing? If you're a recent graduate, what season of life are you in right now? What should you be doing? Because it is very, very important that you don't live someone else's life and that you don't set the goal for a person that is not yours. It is good that you don't try to fit into social stereotypes and you say that, oh, I want to like get to where this person has gotten to this year. When you know that on a normal day or speaking realistically, if you actually talk with yourself, you actually know that you have actually not gotten to that season of life, right? You need to also know the path you're actually treading. You need to understand your purpose. You need to understand your assignment, what exactly you need to be working on at these times, because those ones would really, really help you. So understanding these things matter a whole lot. They matter so much. They matter so much. They matter so much. They matter so much. Then the other thing I want you to also know is, okay, when you now say, oh, yes, I understand. So you need to actually answer that. What season of life are you in? What season of life are you in? Okay. And then you should now say, okay, what are now the things I should work on? Because I had actually asked in the earlier time, your 10 top goals, your 5 top, your 3 top goals, right? But now let us now say, what exactly should you now work on? Are you actually working on what you should be working on? Or you are just working on what you think you should work on, or what you presume that the society is actually dictating that you should work on? That's really important. I'm actually speaking on a general note because I may not really be able to like talk about a particular person specifically. But if you actually have questions, I would definitely be so. I'm definitely really open to like answering your questions. Okay. So now that's so important. Knowing that, okay, yeah, so what exactly should I be doing? And now there are different aspects of your life. You have your spirituality. Okay. You have your spirituality. And I think for me, this is like a very, very major one, right? You have your spirituality, you have your health, you have your health, which is also a very, very major one and a very, very big one. You have your health, all right? You have your, let me say, career, your career or your profession. Your career and your profession also really matter a lot. Then you have relationships. So your career and your profession can actually, your business can actually come into that, your revenue and all of that can actually come into that. Then I believe that you also have relationships. Okay. Relationships. And when I'm talking about relationships, right, I'm talking about, okay, both family relationships, if you have a spouse, you have children, you have even your friends and all of that, different aspects of your life that you can actually say, okay, yeah, I want to focus more on, right, this year. Then you could also have your finance. Finance is also a major one. You're saying, okay, yeah, this year, okay, maybe I want to invest more. Okay, this year I want to like do more as regards this and this and this and this and that. All right. So these are different aspects of your life that you can actually really, really work on. All right. So you need to really understand so that so that you're not just saying, oh, yes, I want to read. You're not just saying, I want to read 256 books. No, what exactly do you want to read the 256 books? By the time you identify that, oh, yeah, okay, I think I need to improve on my spiritual life, I need to improve on my career, I need to improve on my relationship, then you can now say, okay, for me to now reprove, or you now say, okay, what level do I actually want to get at the end of the year? In terms of my spiritual life, how exactly do I want to be at the end of the year? How exactly do I want to be? All right. How exactly do I want to be? How exactly am I right now? How do I want to be at that time? And it's also good that you really analyze how last year was. And that's why for me, as much as visioning the year is so important, you finishing the previous year rightly is, I don't want to say importanter, right? But it's actually more important. You need to actually know what exactly worked in the past year and what did not work so that you can actually put things into place even in this year. Don't just say you just want to continue to work on goals why you when you have not properly settled why things did not work last year. Okay, so that I don't make the same mistakes that you actually made. Okay, so that's actually very important. Then begin to say, okay, yeah, so at the end of this year, in my spiritual life, for instance, or in my career, what level do I want to get to? And this is actually a realistic level. Don't say you want to become Elon Musk this year. I'm not saying it's not possible, but just be realistic, right? Look at what you can actually stretch yourself to do, right? And you can, I know that, oh yeah, if I really put in all my best, I would actually be able to do you get it? Don't say you want to become Bill's Gates in 3 months. That is basically not a realistic goal. So really say, what exactly do I want to be in the next 11 months? How do I want at the end of by December, by the time I look at my hair, right? How do I want to say I have actually grown in this area? By the time, and then it's okay, yeah, in my career, how exactly do I want to say I have improved, or what level in my career do I want to get to? Do you see? Or in my relationship, if you feel like at this season of your life, relationships matter a lot to you, then you may actually make it a thing of priority. All right. Then if your finance is also a thing that you feel like it's so important, then that might actually really, really work as well. So by the time you now say, oh, how do I want to feel at this time? Then you cannot begin to ask yourself, if I want to be this by December, what are the things I need to do for me to get to this area? What are the things I need to do for me to get to this level? So you're not just creating fantasies, you're not just creating dreams, but you're actually creating actionable plans for yourself. Do we get it? Do we get it? That's so important. I'm going to still talk about the toolkit for the year before we go into our vision boarding and creating your bedazzled life for the year, which should actually be the last thing for today. But I really want us to really get this so well. I really want to know, are you getting me? Do you get me? Do you understand this? How is it going for you right now? All right. So the next thing I want to talk about is after you have visioned yourself to say, oh yeah, this is how I want to feel at the end of this year. Then begin to say, okay, what are the steps I need to take? Over the next 12 months, what are the steps I need to take? And begin to break them down. If I want to do this in December, okay, let me break this down to quarters. The year is in quarters. We have 4 quarters in the year. January to March. Okay, you have April, May, June. That's another quarter. You have July, August, September, that's another quarter. October, November, December, that's another quarter. So you're saying, then you break it down to say, okay, from this time to this time, what exactly do I want to be able to achieve? Right? From this time to this time, what should I be able to achieve if I'm actually looking at this? From this time to this time, what should I be able to achieve? And from this time to this time, what should I be able to achieve? Do you get it? Then from there, you then begin to break it into months. Okay, if at the end of maybe March, now, okay, in my career, okay, I think I want to have been able to connect with maybe, for instance, maybe 10 leaders in my career. If that's like one of your goals, right? You can now say, okay, if I want to connect with 10 leaders in this quarter, then how many leaders do I need to connect with in a month? Then you begin to break that. Okay, then how many do I need to connect with in a day or in a week? Then you begin to break it down. By the time you know how, if you said, oh yeah, I need to improve on maybe my relationship, okay, maybe you're like not so good with relating with your family or your friends and all of that, and you feel like no, you really need to improve. Then you can say, oh yeah, what are the things I need to do? Okay, maybe you need to like get books to like read. Then that would actually influence the things you would do, not just that you are just saying, oh yes, I want to just read 112 books this year. Do you get it? So your goals actually matter a whole lot. They matter a whole lot. Now, I think I've talked a little bit about setting the year. If there's any other thing I want to say about it, I think I would actually go back. But now, let's talk about your toolkit for the year. Your toolkit for the year. Now, I believe strongly in divinity, and for me, it has forged a big part of my life. And I believe that there is nothing that happens in life without the plans of God. Okay. So you should actually not plan your life outside that major factor. That for me is like a very, very, very important one. So God is basically a toolkit, right? Or God is basically part of your toolkit. God is basically part of what you should actually carry on even as you go on in the year. You should actually really pray to say, okay, yes, what does God really have for you? I mean, at the end of the year, what exactly does He really, really want for you? How exactly are you to go on as it is as it has been written according to you in the volume of the books? All right. Then apart from God, then you should begin to ask yourself what people you need to actually work. What are the people, or who are the people that your life needs this year? And there are different sets of people. There are mentors, there are teachers, there are firelighters, there are friends, there are encouragers, there are laborers. There are different set of people. That is another one on its own, right? And each of them have their various roles to play in your life. A mentor is different from a friend. A mentor is different from a teacher. A teacher is different from a coach. Okay. A firelighter is different from an encourager. All right. A firelighter is basically a person that sees a potential in you, and the person, sparkles it up. The person might probably give you a word of advice, or the person pushes you to like do something else or do something, right? An encourager is someone that you can always like run to, maybe when you are down, or if like you want to like speak to someone and all of that. Do you get it? So there are actually different sets of these people. You need to really understand who exactly you need to like move in or move with, even as you're actually joining this year. There are some people you may actually need to stop moving with or reduce your relationship with. There are some people that you may actually need to actually work with the more, right? And all of these things are so important. So you need to actually, for me, I believe that you really need to sit with yourself to actually say, okay, what exactly are the people that I need to carry along this year? Even in your personal growth, my coach this year. Okay. And if you want me to be your coach, that's fine. Right. But you need to begin to think, okay, how exactly can I have that elevated mindset? How exactly can I step into what exactly has my name on it? Because it's not only about dreaming, but then there is actually a level of growth that you actually need to enter for you to be able to achieve that bigger version of you. Your dream, right? Or your vision really requires a bigger version of you and not your current version. Do you get it? So that's just like very important. So you really need to begin to ask yourself which of these people you actually need. All right. Then the other thing I want you to actually begin to now ask is, okay, what are now other things I need to do? What are other things I need to do? Do you need to like show up more on social media? Do you need to take certain courses? Do you need to, volunteer with any person? Do you need to gain certain experience? Okay. Do you need to um have accountability partners? Yes, accountability partners are also part of your toolkit, which is actually very, very important. You need to actually have an accountability partner for all of your goals. And this is basically a person that can hold you responsible, and the person can say, oh yes, you said you actually want to do this at this time. How is it going? Or you even have to like always tell the person every week how your progress is actually going. And the person is saying, oh, okay, so you did this, okay, you could not achieve this, okay, so what's up? And now do you get it? Instead of just staying on your own, because it's possible that you actually, it's possible that you actually like lose fire, or you are not necessarily, or you do not or you just get a time that you are not really really motivated. But when you have accountability partners, and when you have a community, a thriving community, then it's actually a better one. It's really really a better one. Okay, it's really a better one. So those things are really really part of things that you need to actually consider even as your toolkit this year. What are the things you need to carry along with you? Then the other thing I want to talk about your toolkit for the year is an indomitable mindset. An indomitable mindset. I know many people have been saying, yes, it's my audacious year, it's my this year, which are all really, really good. But you need to actually have an indomitable mindset. And what does an indomitable mindset mean? I'm not talking about Indomie, right? But an indomitable mindset is really a mindset that really knows, that is so sure about your identity and your personality. You are so sure about who exactly you are, right? What you are to do, where you are to be, and how you are to act. And more than that, you have that strong convictions that you actually that your life actually has a big name of it. And that yes, you can actually put your mind, you can actually achieve whatever you put your mind to do. Okay. And that you are indefatigable, and that you can actually achieve all that you put your mind to do. So you must actually have that indomitable mindset. You must never feel at any time that I actually feel like I'm going to. I don't think I'm going to like, you know, I don't think I'm going to like achieve this thing again. No, you must actually be so sure of yourself that yes, if I have set myself to do this thing, then I can really, really do it. Then I can really, really do it. And these things are so important. They are so important. Um, I think I would really like to. Okay, I think I have just about 22 minutes more. Now, I really like to know, how has the session been for you? What are few things that you have learned so far? What are few things that you've learned so far? How is it going for you before I go into vision boarding? Before I go into vision boarding, and this vision boarding is one that you would really love. This is one that you would really love. Um, okay, I'm waiting for our responses. I want to believe that you're typing, so I'm waiting for your responses. All right. So while I actually, okay, so someone said the tools and the differences. Okay, is this a question or a comment? I need to be sure. Okay. All right. So let me talk about vision boarding. After you're sure about what exactly you need to achieve, okay, what you learned. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. All right. So now when you exactly are sure about okay what exactly you need to achieve, then you need to say, oh yeah, let me create a vision board. And what does the vision board basically means? It's a representation of what you want to do, of what you want to achieve, of what your 2025 looks like. And if you've not created one, I think it's actually very, very good at actually create one. It's very, very good at create one. Now, there are different types of vision boards. You could actually have a live vision board, right? And what do I mean by a live vision board? A live vision board is basically a vision board that talks about how you want your life to be, at the end of the day. I mean, at the end of your life, right? What exactly do you want your life to be summarized as? When people think about your name, what exactly do you want them to be able to say about you? That's a live vision board. Then you can actually also have yearly vision board to say, okay, yeah, this year, what exactly do I want to do? Now, I think I had this at a point. This was me. This was in 2022. Yeah, this is just a sample. Now, here are some yearly vision boards. These are some of some people, right? I may not be able to share mine, but these are people have different ones. Some people can have for okay, maybe they want to like travel, they want to do this, they want to do that, and all of that. So people actually have different vision boards, but it's actually good that you're able to create one. Okay, some have different ones, but it's basically about knowing what exactly works for you and being able to like channel it well. Okay, if you probably want to like create a more personalized vision, but you could actually let me know and we could like talk about that later. But now, here are just few ones, and this one may not even be as beautiful as maybe you probably want, but you could actually create one that you basically want. And the thing is, I love that you actually print your vision boards and you can actually paste it on your wall so that every day you are really saying that, oh, yeah, this is what exactly I want, and it brings a subconscious reality into your mind, and you're saying, yes, this is exactly where I want to be at the end of this year. And even though things may not be working well, there might be lots of challenges here and there, you're able to say that, yeah, I'm going to do this, I'm going to achieve this, and I'm going to go for this. And this is actually going to like really, really work out. Do you get it? So, this is it's just in various ways. It's just in various ways, actually. So now the last thing for today. Oh, my dad is here. Hi, daddy. Welcome. So good to have you here, sir. Thank you for joining. Okay, so next thing I want to talk about is creating your bedazzled life, which is also creating your vision boarding, and which is a short art therapy session that we actually have for ourselves. Okay. Now, and this is the thing that we would all do online. If you have, if you use Google Gemini, if you use Google Gemini, I would like to have your, I would like to have, can you tell me in the comments, you use Google Gemini? If any of you uses Google Gemini, let me have it in the let me have it in the comments. I feel the session is really for me. Oh yeah. So good to know. So good to know. Okay, so we are actually rounding up. This is the last session. How many people use Google Gemini here? Let me really know. Let me really know how many of you use Google Gemini here. We just want to do something really quick. Something really quick. Something really, really quick. Um, and if you don't, okay, so Eminence is saying he's really getting hard on himself. All right. So, and if you don't, I think it's actually a good time for you to actually get what Google Gemini is. Google Gemini is actually an AI, it's an AI platform that actually used to do quite a number of things. You can use it to like create images for yourself, this is me just, giving you some free tips here. But yeah, um, okay, this is so good. All right, but basically, you want to like create a vision board for yourself now. And so I want you to type it. It could be in a paragraph, right? What exactly you want the hair to look like for you. So you can say something like, okay, maybe a woman, maybe you can say something like, okay, a woman, maybe a billionaire, for instance. You can have a billionaire. You can have maybe one of the top this in so. Do you get it? You can have something like, okay, yes, um a person who is on fire for God. Do you get it? So you can have like different ones, right? And then you would actually prompt Google Gemini to actually create something really, really beautiful for you. I don't know. I would have really loved that people share. Um and I would really love you to actually share what you exactly get at the end of the day. But I mean, this is via comment, but I really like to know if you are able to do it. So, for instance, you can put anything. So you can say something like, as I already told you. So just try to create it. Let me know if anyone is creating this. Let me know if anyone is working on this. Let me know if you get what I'm trying to say, and if you need more, if you need more, if you need more explanation on this. Okay, so Adun says she's working on it. Okay. Okay, so Eminence says it's really getting overwhelming. I need to forgive myself. Okay. I think I need to probably ask more about what this is about so that you can actually trash it out. Okay. But now, so I want you to first of all write that paragraph down. I want you to write the paragraph down first of all, right? Before you actually prompt it. Because while you want to prompt it, it's good that, okay, yes, Eminence says I do. Okay, this is so nice. This is so nice. Now, so just write whatever you want. You can say, oh yes, maybe best graduating female or best female graduating. If you're a student, you can say, okay, best female graduating student in so. If it's part of your goals, do you get it? You can say, okay, yeah, I want to probably win a scholarship in, blah 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 blah. You can have that as well. All right. Um, you can say, okay, yes, I want to close so in revenue. So just giving here that prompt. And then once you are done with that, you can just tell it to use your picture. You upload a picture of yours on Google Gemini. You can just search for Google Gemini on Google. Just search for it, and then you go there, right? And then you ask it. Or maybe I should try to, let me see. I'm not sure I can. They have access to the premium package. But I believe that you should actually be able to even do something without the premium package. You should be able to do something without the premium package. Yeah. You should be able to do something without the premium package. So you are telling it, you're just prompting, you tell it, okay, using my picture, you would upload your picture, you say using my picture, you can tell it not to change your face and all of that. Using my picture, okay, I want to create a vision board, and these are the, these are my highlights. A woman who is this, a this and this, okay, best female graduate incident of blah blah blah, maybe a billionaire, maybe 25 or under 25, just create few things, just give it like your own prompt basically, your own prompt basic. And even if it is just a thing, you can say that, oh, a woman who is surrounded, um whose whose wealth, right, is as a flowing stream. That alone is okay, and it would actually bring something very beautiful for you. Okay, a woman whose wealth is like a flowing stream, that alone is a really big, a really big one that it can actually create for you, and you would actually see how it would come out. So let me know, um if you're working on that. Okay, I think Adam said she's working. I want this year to stand out and launch me into my breakthrough. Yeah, and I'm really really trusting God for you. Okay, okay. Let me finish. um I want to know if anybody has gotten anything. If you are done, please let me just know. I don't mind, even if it's for you to like send it to our WhatsApp group and I quickly share, I would. But now, since you're already rounding up, before people begin to share their stuff, let me begin to answer questions. If you have questions now, I would really want to answer them if you have questions now. And please, if you need an accountability partner, if you actually get someone here that you feel might actually be your accountability partner, I think you could actually like reach out to anyone, especially if you know that your goals really, really align. I think it's a very good one. So, Eminence, I feel like you have some questions that you want to ask. So let me know your questions so that we can answer them before we call it a night. Okay, okay. Okay, I think people are still like really, really busy with this. Adon, is there anything from your hand? Have you been able to create anything? Or do you have any challenge creating anything? Let me know. Is it working out? Okay, I'm trying to get a prompt that I can share here. Let me see. Um it just show me my picture. I'm coming. It just show me my picture with the paragraph. Did I do anything wrong with it? I'm coming. Okay, so Eminence said I can't leave the page so I can stay connected to the session. But I want to believe, well, it actually depends on your phone. But I believe that some phones actually allow your YouTube to actually play in the background while you can actually go to your, to your Chrome or to your browser and quickly do something. Okay, but I don't really get what exactly did you do? Sorry, I had oh my, I had a disconnection. Okay, come. Come. Adu, can you share this? Can you share the comments on the screen? I don't know why this thing is not working on my. End. And do I? I'm guessing out on myself because I want every of my vision. Okay, sorry. Can you hear me now? I don't know. Um, I don't know why this stuff keeps logging me out. Okay, so I believe that there is actually a balance to everything, but your personality, knowing your personality, would actually help me answer this question better. Now, there are some people who actually need to be stricter in their lives because they have allowed, you know, lots of nonsense in times past. So they actually need to be hard on themselves. Now, I cannot really say if this is who you are, so that I do not over, I do not give you um a a pedestal, yeah, that is actually too high. But there are some people that were never serious. And so now that they want to like really, really be serious with their lives, they actually need to be strict, both with themselves. Mm, sorry. Can you hear me now, please? I want to believe that you can hear me now. I don't know why it keeps logging me out, but I need to actually leave now. All right. So if you actually know that for next level, right, the next level of your life really needs you to be more, so if it needs you to really, really take your life seriously, then you actually need to. All right. And if you need to like change the attitude of people around you, even change the people around you, right? If you feel like, oh, the people around you are, they've been mediocre, they've been lackadaisical, then you actually might need to be strict, right? But if you're a person who is like already like strict with yourself and you now want to be stricter, do you see, then you may actually like need to like bring a balance to it. Do you get it? So, but if you know that you actually need to be strict, if that would actually bring your results, then fine. But ensure that you are still also able to like balance things up, so that you are not um m- misquoted for who you are not. Even though if you actually need to be misquoted for you to get to what you actually want, it's actually not still bad. But you need to like just find a balance to it. Is there another question? We're already in the Q and A's, and if there's no other question, I would hand over to Adun right now. I would hand over to Adu right now for her to continue. She'll tell you more about AHT, our products, and then our plans for the year. If you want to join us as a volunteer, or if you want to get any of our products, and I think she should actually add the links to the chat. So thank you so much. It's really, really been great having you here. I feel like I don't think I've really, really seen lots of um pictures. But please, if you add on, can you send your, what's it called? Your vision board, that Bizarre Life stuff. Can you send it to the group? To the Art as a Therapy volunteers group itself. Let me see what it's bringing for you. Okay, let me see. I can see it here. Should have just shared the picture itself. Adam, you would have shared the picture instead of sharing it as a comment. I'm not sure I can even see it here. Comment. Um, stop hiring. Um, but I think we may actually have to like talk about this more on WhatsApp. Really. Adu, please send it as normal picture because I'm finding it difficult to get to access it here. Okay, so I think I can see. Oh yeah, this is actually nice. I love this. SDG. We don't say okay. Okay, I love this. 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 Let me see if it's possible that I share it. Let me see if I can share it here. Okay, I need to send this here. Okay, so this is it. This is it, and I feel like this really speaks a lot, right? I feel like this speaks a lot, and it's a beautiful one. Okay, so there is one. Okay, so there is one I can see here too. Let me show you. Um, Slides, but I think we could actually do more of this even on the WhatsApp group. But so let me see. So this okay, I'm coming. This is one. Um, and less impact. Okay. All right. I feel like this is also another. But it's actually also very good. It's actually very good. But it's also possible that you even prompt it more. Okay, so on this note, I would say a very big thank you. Please, if you still have more questions, you could actually ask on WhatsApp. If you need to reach out to us as a therapy, you could actually reach out to us. Um, Over to you, Adu. Thank you.
Thank
All right, I think there's an issue with our with our audio or with our network. So I think I'll basically just talk here while we actually round it up or call it a night. So thank you so much everyone for joining. It's really been a nice time with you all. And this was brought to you by Art Azelian Therapy. I really hope that you loved every bit of it. Please, would like to have your comments, like to have your reviews. I would love you to actually send here. You could also send to us on WhatsApp, but also really love you to actually send them here. Okay, send them here. Let us really know. Then this year in AHT, we are actually really set to do more. If you are not yet following us on any of our social media platforms, please ensure that you actually follow us. Okay, it's necessary that you actually follow us on our social media platforms at Azalin Therapy. It's good that you also go through our link tree. From our link tree, you'd actually see a lot about us. You see a lot about us on our link tree. Okay. And then we also have our art therapy guide, and this is actually a very, very beautiful one that you'd actually want to see. It's actually good that you actually download it. We have created it specially for you, and it's actually an ebook that has a lot to do with art therapy, why you need art therapy, and different, even different images that you can color with and all of that. And then we also have products that we have for sale, our artworks, our painting kits. It's basically just as a whole lot. And you just need to like be following us. If you're not following us yet, unless you don't know what you're doing, right? But ensure you follow us on our, you know, on our social media handles, on our LinkedIn, on our Instagram. Trying to copy the addresses here. Okay, so this is our Instagram page. Our Instagram page at Azilin Therapy, our LinkedIn as well at Azilin Therapy as well. We are also on X, we're also on Facebook, and you would all see us there at Azilin Therapy. If you want to order any of our products or you need them for any of your party, you want to like donate them to people, you want to share them or even as a gift, or you want to just have just that personal outreach or personal giving to people. I mean, this is actually very, very products are really, really one that you should actually, get for yourself, and that you should actually even share to others around you. You can also you can actually speak to us on WhatsApp, or from our WhatsApp catalog, you would actually get. Yeah, you'd actually get to see a whole lot about us. So I think Adin is here, so I'll just hand over. Adin, so you can take over now and just round up and give the vote of thanks.
Okay, thank you so much. Sorry about the network issue. So, Deborah has said, you can always reach us on our WhatsApp. You can always reach us on our LinkedIn, and the products that we have. I mean, in case you want to order, in case you feel like you just want to go to some hospitals and you know help out, you can always order from Art as a Healing Therapy. And also we have upcoming, we have volunteers recruitment. In case you know anybody or you know somebody that knows someone that wants to join AHT, the person is always welcome. We are going to send very soon. The Google form will come out, and so you can post it on your social media handles and make sure like the person, make sure anybody can register. Anybody that wants to register should register. You're always and highly welcome. And also we have we're going to have not everybody can be there, but we're going to have upcoming 5.0 at Ilorin. So just in case you can meet us there, and you can come there, we are you're highly welcome. Please, nobody is restricted from coming. So in case you want to join us, in being there, you can always come to. And we have for volunteers, we have our volunteers meeting, like Saturday. That is coming up. It's going to come up second week of next 2 weeks. That's our monthly meeting. It's going to come up next 2 weeks. That's Saturday, the second week of February. Yes, it's going to come up next 2 weeks. So for those of us that are volunteers, please and please make sure you do well to attend. I mean, last one was not, it was not a good one at all. A lot of us did not attend this meeting. So please and please make sure you do well to attend, and God bless you. Anyways, we've come to the end of today's streaming. It was such a nice one, a wonderful one. I learned a lot. I really did learn a lot, and I'm very glad to be a part and parcel of AHT. And God bless you all. In case you have any other questions, you know where to meet us on our WhatsApp. And also, we're going to, okay, the Instagram account has been sent to you. You can always chat us on Instagram, chat us on WhatsApp, chat us on Linktree, and we're always ready to get to you. So thank you so much all for joining, and God bless you. Bye guys.